Hello, my name is Patrick Penticoff, and I have made this video to show what I do. I'm a landscape architect. I've been doing this for 22 years, and I apologize for this video because I've never made a video with myself in. Um, Most of my videos have my work and not my face and anything like that. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna get into it. Yeah, I've been practicing for a long time, various ways of building architecture, houses in Woodside, California, pool companies in Texas, and put it all together in this website. Over the years, I've built, 20 or so websites, 30 maybe, for other people, for myself. This one is like a portfolio website, and it's, you know, pretty big, can add a lot to it. So I'm just going to give you an overview of it. Try to keep this video as short as possible, I guess. And maybe make more videos with individual projects because I have so many. There's literally thousands that are on here and that could be added. So just wanted to explain that. It kind of looks like more of like a professional firm type website because just grew that way because of my selling and construction background. I had to do a lot of selling to clients, and they had no way of viewing my work. So this is kind of how I worked it out. Get rid of this thing here. So this is just it's a WordPress website. It's mine, and there's many links and to my other websites. This is the home page. This is just I'm going to show you more about this. This is a high-speed train system proposed in the Bay Area. And then I got different branches of what I can do, and some cool projects, just some featured ones down here I want to show you. So there's the home about page here. This is kind of my unique process that I feel I developed. I've seen some other people do it since then, but very good at AutoCAD. Been doing it for 22 years probably since I went to UNLV in Vegas. Went there for 6 years. Graduated in '07. Started in '01. We drew with our hands first, and went into computer aided, very like AutoCAD 0 or 1 or 2 or whatever it was. It was the first one. But once I have a layout in CAD, I found this software called Chief Architect, and I was doing houses in Woodside, California, in San Jose, and this is derived from the CAD, and it's just an easier way. I was building these houses in SketchUp before this software came along, and then I kind of put it into the house and the CAD into SketchUp and bring up all the elements. And then I have a rendering program called Lumion. I know other people have a lot of different things. I've used Rivet. I've used what's it called? Of course, there's Vistera. There's that Pool Studios. There's a ton of programs that I've used, and that's kind of how I get my process for my clients, is to show them this work here. This is a cool little article when I lived in Vegas. I worked in Vegas for 13 years. Did my internship and then even waited tables, and got a little hot there, so we moved to Houston, and in like 2014-13, and then we moved back to California where my wife and the kids, we had the kids here in California. So that's kind of been the life's journey here. But there's a cool little article about some Nevada work there. Let's see. So when you click about, you can go to this Las Vegas page, but it's incomplete. just so much to add, but if you click the services, okay, this is just clicking services. I didn't have anywhere to put this, so this is just some UNLV stuff, and then it's going into like more of a pool, like all our pools that I did in Texas. And hang on. Oh, my daughter. Some commercial in Vegas and Phoenix. I've worked in a lot of cities just for the people I work for. I've been sent around to take care of things. An old resume there, but some cool stuff there. The old version of Lumion, AutoCAD, here, and then because some renderings based off of that. And it's a little more complicated than this, but just put the highlights on there. The next one is architecture. I'm just going to go one by one. Architecture. This has some coronavirus type jobs that I had. I just kind of was doing independent contracting for whatever job I could get. We of course work in a very luxury type business, and I was working for a big company called System Pavers, and I was their architect there. And it just ended during the pandemic, and they just couldn't support me. So I reached out to a bunch of people. I found this was actually a Chinese company that were doing ADUs in San Jose, and I took the old skills from building houses into this, all the details for permit pages, kept it simple for them, but this passed the city code and some renderings and stuff like that. And I'm going to upload a bunch more. I have a bunch more there. And these are just old dream house type videos on YouTube. They're just made up houses just so I could get a job, basically. The next one is AutoCAD. This is kind of more stuff that I've done in Woodside. Like this, for example, is like pool details, layout of utilities. So very, showing everybody how to build it, basically, too, how it comes together. My boss used to stand over me and make sure that I did all these perfectly, because they built off of them. So AutoCAD, and there's tons of AutoCAD throughout, but this is just kind of main structural stuff on this page. And there's some finished pictures of what it came out to be. And that was about 10 years ago, most of the stuff. Then swimming and spa. This stuff is more... Oh, by the way, look, I clicked this old website of mine. There's a Wayback Machine photo of websites a long time ago, and this is kind of what it looked like. One of my first portfolio pages. This is kind of a cool thing, first hands-on built kind of thing I did with some workers. We did this waterfall with this fire behind it, and water came underneath and brought it back up, and it's pretty cool. That was for a friend in Vegas. Swimming pools. Did this lazy river thing. I got some videos I'm going to show you, but I still got to upload some more. This one I'm proud of. We use techniques of kind of pouring the gunite for the spa, the fire pits all at once, and the walls. So this is actually all one piece. It's a lot cheaper to build, and so I learned a lot how to build different things. I even went to Penticoff school where they teach you the parts and all that. Urban development. This is back to that video that was on the first page. This was kind of more of a propaganda video that I created for some people in Woodside. They wanted to connect basically San Mateo, San Francisco to Stockton, this red line here. There was supposed to be a high-speed rail going to Sacramento to LA, and then obviously hasn't worked yet. But this is at the time showing, it's kind of a cool project just to show what the future is going to look like, and how it would work and what we could do about it. And it's a cool video here. Just watch it if you feel like it. And there's some cool Lumion type, which is the software, the 3D software. A lot of cool stuff I made up, and some I just kind of like I made this up. It's like I call it a T system, like one below and one above, high speeds, commuters, and faster trains above, kind of thing. So it's just interesting. And it's on YouTube, on my page. This one, just to give it a second to load. This is where my work is. This is kind of where and I apologize if things take a while to load. There's just a lot of big images. There's some featured projects, but I'm trying to categorize it by year, by timeline, and I'll probably dive more into more of these bigger projects to kind of explain what happened. And like this one, I'm going to explain to you now. So kind of my process here. This is the AutoCAD, just based on some architectural drawings I took from PDFs, and they had a pool layout and some elevations, and I figured all that stuff out. And what I did was showed it to them, and they redesigned it a little bit, but they just really wanted to see what it would look like in the in the 3D world. So they actually made changes when they saw that, and then you can create the house from AutoCAD to this here. This is the Chief Architect software, and it automatically puts in walls, and when you put a window in, it can create details from sections. You cut it in half. It's kind of generic, and I changed the reason there's changes in colors and stuff is just for the Lumion to render it. So I can think ahead where I need to do that, and then I made some modifications in SketchUp along with the landscape, imported from AutoCAD with some elevations, and everything's like a different color, so I can show, you'll see in the 3D of why that works. So this is the imported from, actually took a couple imports to get this in here, but you can load the steps individually, differently, or whatever you wanted to do. Like you want to break up the patterns, and it's just kind of one of those things. Took some renderings from this, so if I were to do that, you can get some cool This is the 10-year ago version, so it even looks way better now. But you can get some cool renderings for some clients, and they can make notes on them and send them back to you, and that kind of thing. We ended up not doing so much driveway because it's just a lot of money for the pavers. And this is like east of Sacramento. This is where that nice Tuscan style neighborhood is. So there's design 2 that's taking away some of the driveway, adding in some DG. So that's that. Another project I can kind of touch on is back again in Woodside, with just showing you some CAD details and elevations. This is an in-floor hydraulic watering system that we designed. It would be in the concrete to heat and cool the floor. Mostly heat, I guess. It's pretty cool in the area. Door window schedules, we ordered everything. So I got a lot of experience with that kind of stuff. A lot of permanent building permits. This particular community in Woodside had 2. They had a design and a structural committee. So you had to get past both of them, and they both wanted different things. And I'm going to attach in the email a plan set, just to show you different things. Like there's the Wheelo. This is just a different project. I'm going to send you a couple projects. Different a lot of existing stuff. This is the new area, this is the existing area kind of thing. So, and this is the new pool house, and this is the, the details. Each one had to be permitted separately and that kind of thing. So 3Ds just to show the customer what it looked like, and making them a vault, and how do we actually structurally do that. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of experience here. There's one with the one I just showed you. There's a pool house and a guest house. It's pretty cool. This got built and can be viewed, I guess, in Google Earth. So also, just to show you some technicalities there. And then go back to the website. Yeah, so each one is pretty fun. I did this, like, there's this Sonic one for, like, it doesn't look like outside. It looks fine. Just did that for my kid. By the way, Max in Architecture is my son's name. He's 10, and I have a daughter, Violet. She's 6, and this website's named for him, but it's also a family name. It's my mom's maiden name, so that's why I named it Max in Architecture. Then a lot of clients are asking me, what does it look like? So, hey, here's what DG looks like. Here's what, just some of them. I mean, some of it's just Google stuff, but a lot of, like, this pool I designed, So there's a lot of my own designs and water feature, but, like, sometimes it's just material. Just want to show them what a, Belgard paver looks like or whatever. And yeah, my contact information. I'll send you my resume as well. Really, what I'm looking for, I'm up here in Redding, Shasta Lake, and just to be near the children. And contracting work has been totally solid. So I'm looking for something more solid, looking to get my license, study within a year or so here, and get that done. Landscape architecture license, and wanna just like, I'm open to like 3-hour drive. Sacramento, Meaton Bay Area, and Reno, Medford, Oregon. So I can be kind of close here. There's not much as far as jobs go here. So I'm looking for something just to get back into it. I want to see if there's anything else I can tell you, but I will probably remake this video, and I'll probably make individual videos to kind of dive into. You can ask anything personally, whatever questions you may have. Comment, like, rate, subscribe. That's pretty funny. I don't really care if you do, but it's not really for the masses. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for viewing, and I don't really have anything else to show you, but yeah, I want to do some more videos like this, and dive into some projects, but overall, I can pretty much do anything on a computer here. I've even built my own gaming machines to handle all the software, so I've built some for friends. I've probably built about 6 or so, and modified this laptop too. So I like technology. I like I can do GIS. I can do like I said, Rivet. I can do Maya. There's a software called Maxon 3D, which is ironic, but it's I think Pixar kind of uses it, like that kind of detail. But this program that I use, Lumion, it gets the point across, and shows clients what they want and what they need to see, and impresses them, and not looking for anything specific. I'm not going to say, hey, I need to do residential. I want to do big projects, commercial. It doesn't matter. I can do big, small. I'm open to all of it. So yeah, thanks again, and I will look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.